It's Sunday, and I'm wrapping up the week by summarizing this week's theme: saving the right amount in the right accounts in the right order. How do we prioritize our savings, especially as you near retirement in 2025? Okay, so in case you missed any of the episodes, you want to think of this as climbing rungs on a ladder. You don't want to skip a rung, you got to climb the rungs in the correct order so you don't fall off that ladder. Number one rung on the ladder: adequate cash savings. Up to 6 months worth of expenses, possibly more if you're really close to retirement. Again, if you missed any of these episodes, go back and listen because I gave specific criteria of what I think is adequate cash savings and how and where to save within that. Because you can do, savings at your bank, that's paying squat right now, but you can still get good rates on money markets, CDs. You can find 4% right now. So anyways, have plenty of cash, enough for emergencies. And if you're really close to retirement, have enough to pause your portfolio withdrawals as well, which I talked about. Next is saving enough in your retirement accounts to at least get that employer match. And you would also want to consider health savings account contributions if that's available to you. Not necessarily maxing those out, but putting something in there. It's just too good of a tax benefit. It is the best tax-friendly savings vehicle for retirement that's going to help you pay for healthcare expenses in retirement. So we can't ignore that. So even if you're just saving a little bit, it's better than nothing. Same thing with your 401k. Then we want to pay down debt. My stomach just, too many Americans, too much debt, and that's a big problem. So we got to focus on that. Then we want to boost our retirement savings with additional contributions, especially if you're behind. This varies from person to person, but I talked about how you want to save some for retirement. If you have debt, you want to focus on that once you're saving a little bit for retirement. If you don't have debt, then you want to boost up those retirement contributions. Generally, 10% of your paycheck is a good benchmark. So it's kind of this if-then decision tree. Hopefully that makes sense. But we want to be getting a decent amount of your paycheck, around 10% consistently over your working life. Generally, that's a good spot to be going towards retirement to stay on track. Possibly more if you started saving a little bit late. Then we have earmarked goals that are not retirement. So this could be college savings for your kids or grandkids. Maybe you're saving up to buy a new car. Because again, we want to get out of that debt, all debt, car loans. It's a normal American thing to have a car loan. I know. I've had car loans. I have a car loan right now, but I'm 40. And if I was 55 or 60 years old, getting very close to retirement, I don't want a car loan. If I have a car loan, I want to pay it off quickly. So we want to get out of a debt. We want to try to save and pay cash for these things, not put it on a HELOC, not get a car loan. If we're going to pay for a remodel, if we're going to buy a car, we want to save up enough money to pay cash for those things. And so all of that earmarked savings comes next. That is the next rung of the ladder. Most people, like I talked about earlier in the week, they put those earmarked savings first. They're like, I want this now. I'm not going to save up for a new car. I'm just going to get a car loan and I'll make the payments on it. Big deal. But then you do that with 10 other things and you wonder why you don't have enough money to save for retirement. It's because it's all going towards debt service. Some people are going to listen to this and they're going to disagree with me, and that's fine. But if we're looking at it from the vantage point of how do we maximize flexibility, how do we have peace of mind, stability with finances, this order provides that. Okay, the last one after that, if you still have money to burn, excuse me, that was a faux pas, money to save, that was like a Freudian slip. We don't want to burn money. No, we want to save money. Keep it. You could pay off your mortgage, or you could save and invest in a taxable account, buy real estate, buy Bitcoin. I don't recommend that, but you know what I mean. And I explained that as well. Those are the rungs in that order. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you're doing something close to that right now. Because again, if you are trying to maximize and maintain financial security in retirement, and as you get close to retirement, we want to do the right accounts, saving the right things in the right order in the right amounts. All right, if you're enjoying the podcast, subscribe and follow. Why haven't you done that yet? You never want to miss an episode. If you're listening to me right now, you can listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. I'm on most of the places where you listen to podcasts. So wherever you like listening, be sure to subscribe and follow so you are aware every single day and it pops up on your little feed when I have a new episode. All right, leave a review. Share the podcast. If you have a friend, a family member, someone you know is getting close to retirement, if you are interested in learning more about working with me, you can also check out my website, truenorthra.com. You can book a free 15-minute call with me. Just click on the link in the upper right-hand corner of the homepage. I absolutely love talking to listeners. I don't care if the conversation goes nowhere. If we're talking about your cat for 15 minutes, that's fine. I mean, it's not fun because it's sort of wasting my time. But if you have a question about retirement, I am more than happy to chat about anything on your mind regarding your retirement. No strings attached. All right, next week, I'm starting a brand new theme. It's June. I'm doing other things, so I haven't figured that out yet. I'll get to it. I'll have something for you on Monday, tomorrow, I promise. I just haven't figured out what that is yet. All right, I hope you have a blessed Sunday. My name is Ashley Michike, and this is the Retirement Quick Tips Podcast.